Hello?
Oh, hello.
I haven't even talked yet. Hello. We are 2 fights before Shell. 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 Sorry about that. We are 2 fights before Shell. And yeah, I don't know. Let's get cooking. Not really. Not really much to say.
Opinions about tank changes?
It's a case-by-case basis. But
Oh, I'm just watching this fucking Overwatch video. It's like 36 minutes long. And then there's another like 3.5 hour one that I want to watch as well. So, you don't like it? Suck my nuts.
Ball, if you don't like full counter swap, is kind of a menace. I think Ryan is worse than he was on the patch before, low key.
I played 5 games with tank and had 5 Rule Hog players in the enemy team. I mean, 5, one after another was great.
How'd that go?
I've lost 6 games in a row in ranked.
Hey, you're still top 140. That's not bad.
That's Masters. That is not impressive.
No, you never say after that, okay? You just pretend that everything is fine. I can't even do that because I haven't finished my 50 wins. I don't want to play this shit's role anymore. I'm sick of it. Honestly, I don't know if you're using streamer mode, but streamer mode quick play is actually such a fun adventure. You just see what the average person sees in quick play, and it's just arguing 90% of the time. Like, we lost one fight just now, and our support started yelling at our Mauga and be like, their Mauga's bad at GG. And it's like, it's one fight, and so they just sat and spawned, and it was push. And they literally push the entire map with them sitting in spawn, typing at each other.
It's my favorite when people start blaming somebody, so they decide to go AFK, and then they solidify the loss by not trying.
Yep.
But they were upset at them losing the game beforehand.
Yep.
Truly geniuses. A peak of humanity. These people run our infrastructure. They run our, everything. They are our plumbers. They are the ones who are programming our games. They are the ones who are voting. And then they go into quick play and do this. God bless. Fascinating individuals.
God bless.
I had a guy coming to my stream out of nowhere start flaming me because I flamed my DPS for double-digit deaths when I had 40 kills. And I was like, yo, guys, you gotta look. And this guy just went on a rant about how it's my fault because tank is OP and it's not the DPS's fault for having that score. And I was like, why do you defend him? You know, what is this? You should get a job. And he said, I'm a software engineer. And I was like, holy shit. This guy is a functioning member of society. And he's sitting there yapping about me, talking shit about 2D test players. And he's writing essay while he's at work probably.
It's like programming like some medical stuff, like they're like working on a hospital in their server room and like patient data, and it's just sorry.
Why does nothing ever work? Yeah, why is everything so buggy? I don't know. Meanwhile, the software engineers are watching Borger and arguing. Fascinating. I also after playing Marvel Rivals, I realized that I just hate this game.
Dude, like,
I was wondering, am I washed up? Like, I just can't win games. No, I just realized I hate this game so much, I can't look it.
Dude, me too. And I've been battling with it the last like 2 weeks. I've been thinking to myself, I'm like, you see all the 6v6ers, right? And I'm like, dude, listen, man, I get it. Like, there's more to 5v5, 6v6 conversation than like gameplay loops and shit like that. And then I was like, thinking to myself, my God, if the tank changes aren't that good, which I'm not even sure if they're going to fix anything, which, well, granted, here we are. I don't think they fixed anything. It's like, well, where do we go from here? It's like, does it get better? Am I just jaded and old and washed and like it's actually good for the game and I'm just the one out of touch? Am I the problem? And I've been thinking about it nonstop for the last couple of weeks. I'm starting to like it less and less.
I think a lot of the old school streamers are really burnt out of the game right now, right? So maybe the game is the best thing, maybe not. But I was thinking that as well, because I was thinking, I lose a lot, kind of not the same, I don't have the dog in me, it's euthanized. So I was thinking like, I might just suck at this game now, and then I played Marvel Rivals. And
Okay, so this guy wants to click Earth Power against Toga tomorrow. I kind of want to fake out and get this guy knocked into Overgrow and then outspeed an Oko with Seed Bomb the next turn. I think that's the play. So it's like 31 plus 12. Obviously, he has Miracle Seed equipped.
pretty much diffed every single person there. I was fucking crazy. I was like, no.
Ogre, I have a
watched.
problem.
What?
I'm shooting without. I'm not pressing any button. I have my hands up in the air. I can't stop shooting. I can't stop.
Flats, if you want me to stop talking, you can just say so.
Dude,
you don't have to act.
No, I'm not shooting. I have my hands up in the air. I don't.
I get it. I'm boring. It's fine. You don't need to do this entire shtick. It's fine. I get it. My bad. I was just move on.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just, my mouse stopped working. I was fighting somebody and I couldn't look left or right anymore mid-fight, and I was like, that's weird. Like, did I something in my mouse sensor? And then I spawned and I'm looking at my mouse and I just start shooting.
Do you think this is how an average Junkrat player feels like? He just can't stop shooting. He just keeps shooting, keeps walking, keeps going. Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off before. You were saying a lot of the older streamers.
I'm saying the older streamers, I feel like we're jaded and bored and just, you know, kind of part of me feels like, what if it's time for us to, you know, what if it's time to get new streamers into the Overwatch category, right? In the sense, not us by ourselves, but naturally, you know, just changing up. Because I feel like we're jaded, and I feel like we provide more negative value to the game than positive value.
But you know though, I agree with you, but here's the thing. There's no way we all feel the same way at the same time. There's no way, right? There has to be some truth to it if everybody feels the same way at the same time.
Yeah, but we all speak to each other, and we're all the same fucking community. But at the same time, I don't know many new Overwatch streamers that are not like old school Overwatch gamers, to be honest. Like somebody that comes in new, maybe some VTuber or something. But yeah, I agree. Emog is the only person who seems like he's having half an enjoyment. You know, he's kind of enjoying.
He's just
the game.
sarcastic. If you listen to you actually
Oh,
listen to his words 90% of the
Price.
time, he's actually like
Cries for help. Cries for help.
Oh yeah, if you hear him like say like I'm a tank when he dies, like he explodes. It's like, yep, he thought he was playing the tank role and the tank role survives, but that's not how that works. And then, you know, it's like, oh, that was fun, or that was a treat. Like when you just instantly die and do nothing. Like you didn't actually enjoy instantly exploding and dying. It's just like the way he frames it, and it's so funny that he does it, because it's like, dude, dude, I don't know how you do it. How do you look at everything on the positive side? Because those things are not positive.
Yeah, I don't know. You see the Sigma change you did, probably.
The flux, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
They have this game design idea, balancing idea, that everything needs to be accessible to everyone perfectly, in the sense that Sigma Flux just hits anywhere, right? There's no counterplay to it. You can Suzu or whatever, right? But you can't hide behind the wall. Roadhog could heal all the time now. He can hook while ulting, whatever else. My point is, back in the day, I can sound like a boomer, there was consequences to doing an action. Like, you charge in, you can't cancel. You ult, you can't do anything, right? You Sigma Flux behind the wall, you miss, right? But now, whatever you do, you're gonna get value out of it. And it's just kind of boring to me, because there's no layers to playing the game. There's just press the button and get value from it. And that's it. And that's really annoying to me. I really dislike that. The same with Magnetic Grenade. I played Venture for a while. I never realized how annoying this ability is. Because you just play the game, and then you can do all the perfect combos, and they throw in one nade, and it just flies in the general direction towards you, and you're stuck, and you're dead. And that's it. And I hate that. I don't like this game design. I don't like when things just get value by pressing the button. At least when you played Flashbang, there was like layers to it. You could deflect it, you could eat it, you could put your shield up, you know, above. You can block it that way, and then the castie is gonna throw it at your kneecaps, and then you can block it from there. And it was like, whoa, that was fun. But now there's no. It's just like walk in, die, respawn, maybe kill them next fight with those. Yeah, that's my thought process.
Yeah, the good way to put it is like it's almost dumbing it down in a lot of ways. And you're right, there was always consequences for certain things. In Hog, I think is a good example. You know, if you slept him out of his heal, he was dead. That's it. Like, that's GG.
And that felt, because there's like layers to it. You didn't want to use your heal before that you sleep, and then, you know, there was things happening. Now you get stunned 30 times while healing, and you still heal. It's so annoying.
Yeah. And the worst part is like, they are very clearly scared of nerfing things now because of how loud the community is, and they're very reactionary. And so that's like part of the reason why they put everybody at the 250 health is because they didn't want to nerf everybody, because they needed global nerfs, because like the healing and damage was getting too much. So like, we'll just give everyone more health. And it's like, you know, I remember Seagull saying when Overwatch 2 came out, is that Overwatch 2 is still the same game as Overwatch 1, because there are fights that happen when you walk up that you already lost before the fight's even begun, because they have 3 ults, you have 1 or none, and just the game's over. There's nothing you can do. And
Yeah.
it's beyond that now, even where like single cooldowns or single resources will just kill you, and that's it. There's nothing you can do, and the game's over. And then you have the whole counter swap bullshits, and that infuriates people, and then everyone gets pissed off because anytime you try to play anything, someone swaps you instantly. Even if they're not even doing that well on it, they're just obviously doing it with you, and then people get mad about that.
I mean, if you counter the tank, you just win the game, so why not counter swap?
I have a lot of hope in this team, and I think that they really, 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 really do want the best. And I've talked to like some people about it, and the problem is though, it's like, dude, there's so many problems that we don't know what to solve in what order. I also think that shit just gets in the way a lot. You talk about like the 6v6 conversation, it's like, I don't think that's ever gonna happen, just because, well, one, there's like queue times, there's hardware limitations. Like Overwatch still runs on like the Switch. If you ever played Overwatch on the Switch recently? Sometimes you just fight orbs, like literal fucking orbs. Like there's no character models.
To me on PC. It's so funny when it happens.
Yeah, so they have that. And then if you imagine you went to 6v6 and you have fucking 2 Echoes counter or copy 2 Maugas, and you have 4 Mauga ults and 2 Diva bombs going off, that server's gonna explode. Game's over. Like, I don't even know if it would function, you know? And
yeah,
think about stuff like that. But it's like, gameplay wise, the game might have been better, but it's like, well, your queue times were super long, and you had like a black market of DPS players trying to share the tank players. You're like, oh hey, like, are you queuing today at this time? Like, you want to play? So my queues aren't 19 minutes long. You know, it's also a lot of people from Overwatch 1 that like want that back, right? Like the Overwatch 2 players, I don't think want 6v6. Like they don't even know what 6v6 is like.
My biggest issue with 6v6 is like people assume it's just the end all be all. Like,
agreed.
It happens, and they're like, we used to bitch about the same things back then as well. Nothing has changed, right?
Nothing has changed.
Maybe it's more fun sometimes, but like it's just someone's 10,000 other issues. And also, like, if we
is Wild Charge about Parachance?
On the 6v6, a bunch of people that like 5v5 are gonna start bitching about 5v5.
No, good.
Nothing is gonna be solved. There's this one rule about game dev I learned once watching some Q&As and stuff, and it was like, if you provide to the player base something, it doesn't have to be overall good or anything, but if you provide to it and leave it for long enough and then you take it away, the player base will be unhappy, even if it's for the good of the game, just because they had it and now it's not there anymore.
Yeah, it will never end. And like, I think that with like LFG, like people were like, I use the hell out of LFG. It's like, no dude, nobody fucking used LFG. What do you mean?
No, yeah. What game would you, if you could swap games right now and keep your viewership, what game would you play?
I don't have a game at the moment that I'm like, oh, I'd love to go play this game. Like if I mean, keep my viewership, or like to keep my viewership and like have potential to keep growing, then it would be something stupid like, I don't know, maybe Fortnite or Valorant, or maybe whatever like next
League?
big game comes out. Nah, I wouldn't do League. I'm not that depressed. I've never played League before, like ever.
But it would be funny to do it on stream.
Oh, it probably.
I bet your viewers are gonna be like, this is gonna be funny content.
Oh, it probably would be. I know Seagull's been doing it. He's been playing League. He's been doing like unranked to masters. I think he got to like gold or some shit already.
Well, you see, here's the difference. Seagull plays what he wants and has fun with. Maybe we are God Gamers too, Flats, you know. Maybe it's time to unleash ourselves.
Maybe. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Maybe you go into League and you become the next fucking faker. That's their, you know.
I don't know if I'd like League. If I'm completely honest, I don't know if I would like it. I would totally give it a try with some friends sometime.
I'm way too fucking distracted by this video. I'm so sorry. I need to not do this. Yeah, let's just put on music instead. I'll watch the video in like my off time, my free time. Blah, 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 blah. Where is my music? You're doing Doom. We're like halfway through this Doom 2016 soundtrack. Oh, he's gonna click autotomize. Yeah. Which is fine. I think Togedemaru just solos him. I really do. Which means Rapidash can help out with Electrode. Rapidash has moves that make contact, so I'm gonna give it a Cherry Berry. Um, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, I didn't bring Eldegoss. Fuck. Oh, he's gonna use foul play on Ampharos. Fuck, dude. Dude, he's gonna use foul play on everybody. Oh my god, man. Okay, hold on. Meganium is 30 right now. He's -1 Spadef. Oh, this is guaranteed HP ice. Okay. We get a double burn, what the hell? That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, I'm just in a weird fucking mood, man. I was good to stream a couple hours ago, but right now I just feel so weird. Oh my god, I don't know why. I think I'm just gonna fucking... I think I want to go for a walk. I feel like that's it. I think I like go for a walk and just like... It's fun because I haven't socialized in a couple days. I feel like it's probably what it is. Dude, I think I'm gonna end stream and go for a walk. It's like